What is going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip, guys. In this video, I do got some really great news about Golden Nugget, and I wanted to bring this back because I did that video on the whole Michigan update and all, but I dug a little deeper in it. I want to thank you to someone that posted this out there to get my attention, and I'm glad I am going back covering this and going over a little couple key things about why I really do like what I see here in Michigan. So, hope you guys are ready for today's video. If you are, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. And guys, you already know that Weeble and that Patreon link is down below for that early access and those free stocks. So guys, let's get to the video, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, and here we are on the Play Michigan website. 10 days in January, what we learned from online betting in Michigan. Starts out here by saying the first full month will provide a bit of normalcy after a chaotic opening featuring enough sign-up bonuses, TV ads, and pizza reviews to skew the small data set. Though more than $115 million was wagered online the first 10 days, February is when it really gets real because while Wednesday's January revenue report was using a starting point, there are limitations to the 10 days of data. So, as we get down here, but before the close of the book of January that launched, what we've been waiting for since. Well, forever, let's take a look at what we learned from 10 days of legal online betting. So I covered this before in another video, but I want to go back here and just show you. Has them down here, FanDuel was number one at $32.6 million. DraftKings, $28.2 million. Barstool, $27.5 million. BetMGM, 22.8, and just to sum it up, Golden Nugget was down here at the bottom at 106,000. Now, as we know, Golden Nugget got off to a slow start because they were a little late to the party. They didn't get out there and had a little bit of stuff going on. But here's what I wanted to cover as well, guys. This here is pretty amazing. The Barstool Sportsbook is a true disruptor. As expected, the Barstool is among the leaders in Michigan online sports betting market. Also, as expected, founder Dave Portnoy is also trying to make a nice third place start, and the handle seems even better than that. Portnoy is out here fighting that his brand every day took to Twitter. Here's a tweet that he put out, guys, and I have it right here. And I wanted to read this to you guys. And here is what he said. This is really amazing. This is it. This is the graph, and keep in mind until it doesn't include the ad spending. Other gambling companies need to spend millions and give away millions in bonuses to compete with us. It is paying for headlines and publicity versus being the headline. Good luck. And that was by the Barstool president, Dave Portnoy. So that's what I wanted to read to you guys. So let's take a look at this chart that Dave, the founder of Barstool Sports, put out here, guys. This is one that I just found interesting, and I was a little upset about Golden Nugget being at the bottom because, they only made $106,000 in 10 days, and that's not good compared to these other numbers up here you see. Look at the numbers, man. Barstool. Here's what I want to get into. The net gaming revenue, guys. Not only just the gross gaming revenue, but the net gaming revenue. That is the key. So let's go over this real quick. If you look here, look at all these companies in the red. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 companies in here, guys. Out of those 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these companies, guys, are in the red. So let's just go over everyone's favorite, DraftKings. In 10 days, they did make $28 million, but their gross gaming revenue was $3.3 million. But look at this here is interesting. Their net gaming revenue, they lost, guys. DraftKings lost $1.18 million. So they made over $28 million. They gross gaming revenue was 3.3. Guys, they gave out over $4.5 million in bonuses. That is nuts. And they lost $1.1 million on the gross of $3.3 million. That's what Dave is saying out here. People was out here spending ridiculous amounts of money. Look at FanDuel right here. $32 million they brought in. But they only grossed $622,000. And they gave out $6.3 million in bonuses. What? Which led them with a net gaming revenue of $5.6 million. So they lost $5.6 million on the net because, yes, they did gross on $32 million, guys. They only grossed $622,000. That is pretty sad. And they gave out $6.3 million, so they got a net loss of $5.6 million. Now here's Barstool, which was Dave Portnoy right here, is what he's saying. They brought in $27 million. Their gross gaming revenue was $3.3 million. They had a positive, this is what I'm saying, key. They had a positive net gaming revenue of basically 1.6, you can just round that up to $1.7 million. They did give out 1.6 million in bonuses, but they did, like I said, gross gaming revenue was 3.3. They gave out 1.6. They banked 1.698 million. Like I said, back here at DraftKings, they did gross 3.3 million, but they gave out 4.5 million, so they lost 1.1 million. That's what I'm saying. Down here to Gnog, we had a slow start, but here's the key, guys. We only made $106,000. The gross gaming revenue on that was $29,000, basically right up to $30,000. They gave out $17,000 in bonuses, but they were positive $11,000. They put money in the bank. So that is what I like about this. Even though Golden Nugget was kind of low on the list here, but they were positive, guys, and they put money in the bank. That is what I'm talking about. So I know everyone likes DraftKings. I'm just not a fan of DraftKings. I think they're spending way too much money. You mean to tell me they just lost, 1.1 million in 10 days? What? I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I wrong on this, guys? Am I thinking wrong? But I don't know, man. They're losing way too much money. How much are they going to lose in February? This is crazy. At least Golden Nugget is still positive, and we're going to see how this is just January 10 days. So we're going to see what happens into the February here when this whole thing comes out beginning of March. But I did find this other article I thought was pretty good. I want you guys to comment below. What do you think about that? This is a pretty good chart right here. This article was posted out on February 8th where Golden Nugget Online Gaming reports record 2020 revenue. See strong momentum in Michigan strengthens the leadership team. Here's a couple of the bullet points, guys. This was for the full 2020 12 months in New Jersey right here. Total revenue between $90 million and $91 million compared to $54.4 million in 2019, an increase of approximately 63%. That is huge. Gross gaming revenue of between $101 million and $102 million compared to $60.9 million during the same period of 2019, an increase of 67%. Operating income between $23 and $24 million, and that was between $28 and $29 million before approximately $4 to $5 million cost related to business combination of Lancadia Holdings II, which was the merger, compared to $17.6 million in 2019, an increase of approximately 38%, or approximately 62% before the business combination cost. So the merger did take about half that profit, a little less than that, but they were still profitable, guys. They're increasing revenues year over year. I like that. And I'm not worried. I know the stock right now, it's really disappointing for us. The stock is just getting so destroyed. Let's pull it up here real quick and just take a look at it. Gnog, I'll just pull it up here on, sorry guys, should have had this ready. Gnog, pull it up here on the Google, Yahoo Finance. And here we go. Let's pull it up for the last 6 months. As you can see, I mean, there was points we were $25 here. We're point up $26, and now we are down to basically right under $17 at $16.94. So I myself still think there's a lot of great things for this company. Like I said, we just started there in Michigan, but we are positive, guys. So that's a key thing. We are positive. We're putting money in the bank. It wasn't a lot of money, but as you see, man, DraftKings, they're writing checks out, losing money out of the bank. They haven't I don't know of any day that DraftKings put money in the bank, and that stock is just so overrated. That's just my personal opinion. DraftKings is so overrated. I got a little side bet here going on with my buddy Wancho. He'll appreciate this. Guys, I put on there that me and him have a bet. You guys comment down below. I think it's just a purely fun bet. I love it. I bet that Gnog will, basically we have a 3x bet going on, and if I go by these prices, the amounts are off. But anyway, I think Gnog will hit $60 before DraftKings hits 150. Now, that's what I think. I just think that DraftKings, man, they're just too negative. They got to start putting some money in the bank. Once they can start putting money in the bank and become profitable, then I'll start to maybe change my mind on DraftKings. But that's why I'm just not a fan of it, man. They're just spending way too much. And yes, they're out there, but that's the thing I like. Golden Nugget is just a well-known name. And it's just so like, you know, the heritage of Golden Nugget, man. So right now the stock market's just a little crazy on these online stocks. And I know there's going to be a day. And I'm fine holding on to this. I have no problem hanging on to this stock and riding it out, man. It ain't bothering me. Any cash I get, I just start out these new positions in other stocks, guys. Like I said, I got that Patreon down below. I put a lot of great stock picks in there, and we've been doing pretty phenomenal on them. I'm pretty happy with it, guys. I put FRX in there the first day, and I'm up like 30, 40% from when I posted that in the Patreon. Merging with Beachbody, man. We got just so many great penny stock OTCs in there as well. So highly consider joining that Patreon. So guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Remember to buy the dip, baby. Let's go.